Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be talking about how to simplify our characters, how to start working on them and making them into functional characters that we can use for, like I said, anything at all, from animation to maybe a game or some kind of production. So what I'm going to start doing is just breaking down my character into very simple shapes. And when I start doing some of these breakdowns, just thinking about how I can use the action lines, how I can use the curves to help represent the form of the original drawing, which is the first cat that I have on here. I took the time to design the first cat, meaning that's my shot that I'm using for the main overall design, and I'm going to use that as my reference for everything else. So I'll continue to go back and check on that original design. I went ahead and I did all of my marker lines to help me get a better understanding of where each breakdown was going to take place, and that really helps me to get a better perspective on how to create my breakdown. So meaning that I can do one check of my original drawing, and then as I move on the page, what I can do is just reference those lines that are an indication of every single part that I've drawn for that original cat. So as I look back to reference, I can easily see where the chin falls or the eyes fall or the ears fall. Then I can draw my parts based on what I'm seeing. When it comes into the width of the cat, what I do is that I just guesstimate how wide it should be, meaning I look at the original, I look at the second drawing, and then I look at the drawing that I'm working on currently, and I start just fixing how those sizes are going to play out. Looking for spacing and for curves and just anything in the middle that I might have to work on to get the cat to look accurate enough, or to look like the first two, or to look like the first one. One of the things that I had to notice is that I'm going to have to space these things back in. So I'm going to just quickly make a quick selection, drag them back. That way I have room for my last drawing, which is my 3/4 back. I don't have a back view because, again, we can always cheat that drawing, and by cheat meaning is that I can use that front view as my back view because they both match up pretty well. And I will show you an example of that in a later video. But for now, like I said, I'm just going to match these up and have these fit to where once I start tracing them, they have the right type of proportions. Now in the 3/4 back view, you always have to add a lean forward to the head, because our heads, the way they sit on our shoulders with our neck, you know, it has an automatic lean forward to it. So you got to show that with your characters as well to give that lifelike feel to them. So I want to make sure that I actually have that. Then as I'm trickling down the body of the character, I just want to make sure that the feet and everything else lines up perfectly. That way I'm not making any mistakes or it's not looking off. So I'm going to try and finish up here and give you guys an accurate 4-point view turn instead of a 5-point, and then like I said, I'll add the 5-point later. So hopefully this is helping you guys and giving you guys a better perspective on how I expect you guys to work on your character turns. Make sure that you guys accurately mark down where all the breaks are at, and we should be good. So I'm going to be stopping this video and moving on to another one that I will be posting soon. Thanks guys.